name? Why would you call yourself HS Tiki Toki? What is that all about? Do we know? No. Manosphere? God. Other than that, you've got names for everything now, eh? Hello, we got a name for it. Oh.
I only went in to get some fucking Garibaldi, a big hot log right next to the pasta. I've been banned from Aldi, so I'll have to go to Asda. I shit my pants in the middle of Aldi. I only went in to get some fucking Garibaldi. I shit my pants in the middle of...
What the heck? God, people say some weird rubbish, don't they? Dee 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 dee. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. Actually, should do it on that account, really. What?
Sorry, no hablo fucktardo. Can Lee fix it? No, it's fucked. Listen, to avoid injury, do not tell me how to do my job. Don't touch my car. In my defense, I was left unsupervised. Why?
What?
Mental breakdown later.
Hello, is that Jade? Hello. Good evening. Sorry, I'm just looking at TikTok here. Yeah, I'm looking at TikTok here, you know what I mean? Oh, okay. They all like that video, don't they? Bloody hell. How many views has that had? 223. I always need about 200, 300 views. I reckon TikTok limit it. I reckon these social... This is why I don't want to work for them. You imagine working for these and you earn all this money. I think you're working for a boss that you don't know. Don't know. Not advisable, is it? I don't think. Right, let's quickly get TikTok on because I'm going to bed in 3/4 of an hour. Nutri check. Yeah, I'm back on Nutri check. Nutri check rules. It's bright, isn't it? Very bright. Let's turn that on. I'm being sensible with my eating now. I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to cut out the food noise and eating too much rubbish. I want a load of money. What for? Oil situation. I don't really make anything of it. It's typical, isn't it? We need to get away from like gas and oil and stuff, don't we? We need renewables, tons of renewables. I think wind turbines, solar panels for when it is sunny and when it is blowing, and we need batteries to store it. We need electric cars. We need billions of electric cars all plugged in, and we store the energy that we're generating in all the cars. But obviously, you're going to go, well, what about when they don't do this? And but what about when they are blowing and they were going round? And what about when the sun is shining or the daylight's out? You can use that energy, can't we? But there you go. No, I don't. Evening, Kieran. Good day. Hang on, what's this little person? Go stonker. See you later, Joe. You're going on a bit of a time out, mate. Let's put you on 30-minute time out. Today we're putting people on time out. Not that busy really. I went swimming this morning. I've been busy swimming this morning for an hour, and I run tonight. Only 5k. It's give me. I'm at the moment. I'm about 1100 calorie deficit at the minute, so I'm happy with that at the moment. Evening. So I'm trying to lose weight again. I'm trying to get back down to about 70 kilos, 69 kilos, something like that. And just try and stay at that. So I've got a couple of cruises coming up, and I don't really want to fit in my suits and that. The trouble is, it's gradual, isn't it? You put on a little bit. How many subscribers do I have? What, on TikTok or YouTube? YouTube's about 870. TikTok's about 15,000, 15, 16,000. It doesn't, yeah, I don't know what it is. I've got something with my voice and my throat and that. It don't really hurt. And I don't think I've got a cold, because you know, if you've got a cold, you're normally like, oh, I can't be bothered. I'm not like that. I didn't really struggle running tonight. We only do 5K, so it's not even going far, are you really? Fit as a racing. Well, who don't want to be fit? Who don't want to be fit? No, it's not what you look like. It's how your heart rate, your mindset. Really, it's your mindset is the biggest thing, isn't it? Your heart rate, I don't know, your cholesterol. Jamie, do you want me to block you, mate? It's up to you. Oh dear. I hope you're all right. Jamie, what do you want me to do? It's up to you, mate. You're going to block me or am I going to block you? One of us. I wouldn't dare. All right, mate. See you later. Let's just release that for a minute. As I wouldn't dare. See you later then, Jamie. I can't get hold of you. Actually, just mute you. Actually, no, I'm not going to mute you. I want to block you. Actually, it's easier to block you. My life will not be any worse because you're blocked, mate. There you go. Blocked out. You're blocked in now. I love it. Don't dare me, innit? Don't dare me. There's no point daring me. Am I going to block you? I think you should have blocked me. All right, I'm all right, mate. I went running today. Well, I went running and went swimming this morning. You're such a boy, mustard. Exactly, Trevor. See you later, Trevor. Trevor, do you want me to block you? Yes or no? It's up to you. Hello, Jack. All right, Steve. Trevor, come on, mate. What do you want me to do? You're going to block me or I'm going to block you? I don't know, really. It's 9 watching there. You get less on TikTok. You don't? Oh, fair enough. That's fair enough. That's simple, isn't it? You just said no. No, don't be sorry. Just go no. I'm happy with that. I don't need an apology. Just going forward, just say hello. Mate, let him hay an opinion. Well, he can have an opinion, isn't it? I'm not stopping him having an opinion. News this channel. It's not really about anything, really. Yeah, I do remember you. To the bottom of my no, but I sort of think I might have done. My brother had a similar sort of thing with his, and it's one of the fuses, like Omar. On the battery, there's like these fuses that bolt on, and we think it might be one of them, so I've got to get some of them. And yeah, I know, is he? What do you think he's pronouncing his own name? Abe, all right. He just said you're a boring bastard. Oh, hang on. Well, and they're watching. I'm like, no way. It's impossible to be boring because you ain't going to watch, are you? If you think someone's boring, you are not going to watch them, are you? Or you're really odd. Your age and where you from? 62 and I'm from London. Trevor. Hello. What's this? What if he's boring? Tell me about it, innit? Well, kind of boring. I don't claim to be exciting. I would say you should find everything I do boring because you aren't me, and you will do what things you want to do. I don't understand why you would want to watch though. That's the bit I don't get. If you're watching, you obviously don't think it's boring, which is odd because you can't say one. I suppose you could be two-faced and you could say one thing but mean something else. I suppose. I think the internet is full of many multi-faced people that have lots of faces. Am I rich? Yeah. But I'm not as rich as some people. You will be richer than you're rich compared to some people, but then there's other people that are richer than you. I can run, but there's definitely people who run faster than me. But there's quite a lot of people who run slower than me. You know, yeah, boy, of course they are, mate. All right. So I'm not. I'm not. You don't want to be rich, but you want to be comfortable. I think you want to be financially stable. So if your car goes wrong, you've got the money to, I don't know, to fix it. Your boiler goes, you can fix it. Or you want to go on holiday, you can go, oh, I fancy that holiday and just do it. That's what I think you want to be. Only for this, you spent all your money. No, it's true, isn't it? There's always someone going to have more money than you. And does it matter how much money someone's got? If you've got no financial worries, you're rich. You're very rich, I think. Pardon me. Sit here for hours and watch me. People do tend to watch me for hours. I'm limiting what I do now. Well, no, I mean, I'd rather have money and then I can make love and peace, but I'd rather not be skinned because I've got to pay my bills. And I want to buy a can of Coke or a chocolate bar or something like that, or McDonald's or whatever. Are you on? Are you in? Yeah, in the UK, yeah. Hello, is that look? Lazarus? Hello, nothing, mate. I'm just sitting here. I'm rich because of the missus. I want money to play GTA 6. No, I can give you some, but I'm not. I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna. I don't give people money. I can't be bothered. MB 909. Hello. Well, how much till June? I don't know. Go on, thing me. How much a can of Coke? I don't know. Can't believe England losing to Japan. Really? Is it a friendly or is it a qualifier? We shouldn't play football. We shouldn't play football. We should not. Is it? Oh, not the final. It's the qualifiers. Is it World Cup qualifiers? Is it maybe? Hold tight and fairly. Well, you got to. Oh, right, okay. England playing Euro qualifiers. All right. Ban you. All right then. Where is he? Hang on. Well, you want me to ban you? You want me to ban you? I'll do it if you want me to. Well, scared to ban you? Well, do you want me to ban you or not? Make your mind up. You just say yes. If you do, just say yes and I'll ban you. Make your mind up. What do you want me to do? I'm scared. What's that got to do with scared? Do you want me to ban you or not? You just said ban you. I'm asking you a simple question. If you want me to, I'll ban you. MB909. Who's he? There you go. He's gone. Apparently I'm scared. What am I scared at? It's bedtime. He's gone, mate. Melanie. Oh. So I know someone else. He's like MB. He works for me. I thought it might have been him, but it's not. Although he does act like a woman. All Saturday he was like, yeah, top salesman. He sold 2 cars. It's like, shut up, 2 cars. It's nothing. Minor. Actually, minor. Are you good enough for heaven? I don't know. Lied or stolen before? Of course you have. Who's never lied? Multiplaying what's trolls? The trolls. Oh god, they're always multiplying, mate. Yeah, doing 2. I'm doing TikTok and YouTube. I'll do. Yeah, what was it? Coffee. Jordan, that is flirting with me. I thought you said she was a girl. Mate, you might. Are you a girl? I don't. I know. I'm alright. It's got something in my voice. I don't know what it is. It's not. It feels like a sore throat, but it's not a sore throat. If that makes sense. It feels like it's. You know, when a sore throat's going to happen tomorrow. Stop flirting with who? Why would I flirt? I don't mind flirting, as long as you don't touch, innit? So it's all right messing about, as long as you don't touch. Don't touch. There's no touching. What is it? You can look at the menu where you like, but eat at home. I'm alright, thank you. Good day today. I might have sorted out my motorhome. I don't know. Tomorrow, I might go down tomorrow. I'm all excited. I was going to go tonight, but I thought, I can't be bothered. 8 o'clock, go down there. I thought, I can't be bothered. I want to come home and have a shower and chill out, have something to eat. I was hungry. Well, I'm not hungry, but I had nothing to eat. And I'm like, I need to eat. What's Asinus? I don't. All right, mate. I recognise your picture. I don't know. What's your name? I'm sure I've called you your name before. But how are you anyway? Hey, mate. How we doing? I'm all right, thank you. For dinner, I had pasta. This pasta thing. It was just a ready meal. It was just quick, wasn't it? Quick bit of Worcester sauce and paprika. I put some paprika. I found this paprika and I think, oh, it's quite nice actually, quite spicy. Quite like it. I put it on everything. Well, not literally everything. I don't want it to be coffee. But I'm trying to be good. I'm trying to, lose my weight a little bit. I reckon weight and money are probably the two of the biggest stresses in it in the modern world. Well, I quite like it. I found this jar of it, and I thought we had this other stuff. I looked, and I thought, it's about 8 years out of date. I chucked all them, went all through my cupboards, had some treacle that was out of date, and the bottom was rusty, and it was starting to leak. And I thought, imagine that another I don't know, year. It would have been like some of this stuff was so far out of date. I thought, oh my god, I better chuck that, and I did. I chucked it. I didn't eat it, but I just like putting it on. I like Worcester sauce. I put it on it. Wasabi. I've never had that. What did I have? I quite like. Oh, that. What's the stuff you get in the Indian? You put your mango chutney. I quite like that. We bought some of that and ate a lot. What was it? I bought some Biscoff and I put it in the microwave. Put the jar in the microwave, and I got a spoon and I ate some. I thought, so I ate some more, and I just ate all of it. That's why I like my red onion chutney because it's a bit like. It's not quite the same, but I like it. I was the first person, was you? I had a salad tonight. Yeah, I had salad tonight. Oh, but I had a kebab on the side. Did you have one or two? How many days till Christmas? I don't know. Go and put it in Google. Cake sprinkles. 10 years out of date. God. See you later, Jordan. You're doing my nutting, mate, you are. So I'm going to put you on a 30-minute. I'm going now. You won't even be back. We've gone before that. KO. No, I'd run away from him, mate. I couldn't be bothered with him. It's just for it. Oi, mate, you paid your TV licence. Always pay it. 14 quid a month. I can't be bothered not to. Why would you not pay your TV licence? I don't understand that. Lime pickle. Ooh, that's a really. Is that the hot one? Actually, I need to go and turn my blanket on. I'm going to go and turn it on, actually. Let me go and turn my blanket on, otherwise I'm going to be like freezing when I get into bed. Pardon me. Excuse me for burping. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, I don't think I've got a cold, but I feel I've got something. I don't know what's wrong with me. Probably just getting old, isn't it? Probably old and decrepit, isn't it? Still can't pay, just keeping it forever. What's that? What, TV licence? As American citizens, well, shit. I'll just pay it. I don't know, I just can't be bothered. TV licence is a scam. Well, I'll just pay it. It's 14 quid a month. I can't be bothered to. Unless I'm going to throw my TV away. When I was moved in my flat, I had no TV. They send me letters. I used to ignore it. And they threatened they're going to come round. It's like, well, come round then. I don't care. They come round, looked. Oh, okay. And they went. I just thought, if you don't want to pay the licence, just get rid of the TV. Why do you want to watch it if you don't want a licence? I just think you're getting. Yeah, but I just think, don't you think it's a hassle? Look, I know the rules. Right? I mean, I suppose I could go, I didn't know, but I know the rules, so why don't I just pay it? This is my thoughts. You do it whatever you've done it. You don't watch BBC. Yeah, but why? So hang on. So you want the hassle of them coming round for £14 a month? I can't be bothered with the hassle. I'd rather pay. It's not having my car untaxed and try and dodge the cameras, isn't it? Have one of them non-reflected number plates. What's the point? I want an easy life. I don't want to be unwell, which is stress. I don't want no money, which is stress. I don't want the TV license coming in, which is stress. I don't want to be in trouble with HMRC. It's stress. I don't want to be in trouble with the old bill. It's stress. But you might not like it, innit? Don't judge a book by a cover. Black letter, red letter. Yeah, but but look, I'm not saying you should pay this evening. I'm saying me, I can't be bothered not to pay it for 14 quid. I don't watch the telly. But what if I'm going to throw my telly out? No problem. But I'm not throwing my telly out. What about if I do want to watch it? It's there. And it's £14 a month. I can't be bothered for 14 quid a month. Maybe you can. I don't know. Maybe you think, oh, do you know what? I'm not bothered. I'm up for this. But I think if they seriously caught you, you got a TV, and it went to court, you ain't gonna win, are you? Surely. I can't be bothered with the hassle. It's just, I don't know, like taxing the car. What's the point of trying to get away with it? Just tax it, isn't it? But that's me. You may say, oh no, I can't be bothered. It's a scam. It's, you know what? But you know it. You know the rules. Hang on, what I don't understand. Hang on, listen. What I don't understand though. Would you? So, if it's a scam, I'm saying, do you drink? Do you have too much sugar? Do you have too much salt in your diet? Do you smoke? And maybe do a bit of gear? If you do any of them, forget all the TV license. Are you looking after your body perfectly, and your life perfectly, and your mind perfectly? Because that, if not, you're scamming yourself big time. But forget everything else. You know what the most important thing is? You live in. Not anything else, you live in. That's the thing. But yeah, if you say, oh no, I live the perfect life, well, fair enough. But I think you're saying they're scamming you. HMRC are scamming you. No, I think ultimately I need to not scam myself, but look after myself. Running tonight, swimming tomorrow, gym tomorrow morning. I think they're good things. What? I'd rather do them and pay my TV license, but you don't have to, innit? I don't care if you think it's a wrong, I don't know, whatever you call it. What's my opinion on the passport? I haven't got one. I haven't got one. I wouldn't engage, it's not the law. Well, maybe you like hassle. I'm like, for 14 quid a month, I want to pay it. You know, and you don't have to pay. This is the whole thing, you don't have to pay it. But surely if you drink alcohol, so is that not a biggest scam for your health? Or not? You have too much sugar. You're having too many calories. Is that got to be the biggest scam for your health? Surely. Or are you saying no? I'm allowed to make that comparison if I want to, because I hopefully don't eat too much. It doesn't make it right for me. But I just think, nah, I just want to pay it. I don't really care, really. Well, you say you don't get hassled, so they've never come round. I don't know. I mean, I just think get rid of your TV. If you don't want a license, get rid of it. Do the gays go to heaven? I don't know. You have to ask them, I suppose. I don't know if you go to heaven or not, really. Professor. Yeah. Kentucky bourbon, I don't know, really. Petronella, did it? I don't know, really. What, the TV licence? Is 174. I thought it was 14 quid a month. Maybe it's more than that now. It's not 174 quid a month, is it? Surely. It's on direct debit and I'll just pay it. I can't be bothered. You know, it's like, you don't think Netflix is a scam, then you're paying for that music, but you can go and get it for nothing on YouTube. I don't know. No, do what you want to do, innit? You do what you want to do. Proper drink, Pepsi Max. I just like it, mate. Do I watch a lot of TV? Don't watch any TV, mate. My TV is black, just constantly black. There's a red light on. I've got a free sat box down there somewhere, and I never watch it. I never watch it at all, ever. I like Pepsi Max. What are we talking about? Not a lot, really. We don't. Why do I pay it? Why not? This is the whole point. Do you understand? I'm allowed to pay it. You don't have to pay it if you. I don't care. I don't care who doesn't pay the TV license. It doesn't bother me. What you do will have zero effect on me. Fact. But what I do should have no effect on you. YouTube and TikTok. Do I press move? Yeah. Do I just doom scroll? Nah, I try. I'll tell you what I do. I tend to doom comment, and I make things up. I make things up like a comment, like it be. I really if I feel really adventurous, I'll actually put their name. But sometimes I'll just do this like it'll be. I'll make something up before I go online. And what I'd do is it'd be like, what's tomorrow, Wednesday? Happy Hump Day. I thought I'd just drop a comment on your, because I like this account. If you're reading this, make sure you share this account and make sure you should engage. Bosh. Copy that and I'll just go, oh, I like that one. Paste. I like that one. Landscaping, I don't even know. Paste. Runner, oh, it must be good. Paste. Someone in the gym, maybe not. Some dickhead, nah, I won't do them. I'll block them. You can't understand why you don't pay, but you don't have. This is the beauty. You're you, I'm me. You don't have to understand me. I don't need to understand you. You don't need to understand me. My logic is, I live in this country. The law says I can't really speed. I do speed. I can't really get drunk and get behind the wheel. I know the laws. I'm living here. If I don't like it, why don't I move to a country where I don't pay the TV license, but I can't be bothered to move? And for 14 or 15 quid a month or 16 quid a month, I'd rather just pay it. But that's me. You don't have to. Can I sing? Not like this. Do I? What do I do for work? I sell cars. I'm still working. I've got no intention of retiring yet. I've got to pay my TV license. Who said proper drink? I like Pepsi Max. It tastes just like normal Pepsi now. 1st of April, yeah, pinching a punch, 1st of the month, isn't it? Not yet. Tomorrow. You got about 2.5 hours in it. 2.5 hours in it is. By the British laws. Well, I can't worry about other people, innit? I can't worry about. Someone hit my car the other week. What should I do if he don't pay? Should I go and shout at him or get annoyed? It's like, my motorhome's gone wrong. Do you know what? My motorbike's been stolen. What should I get? If I get stressed, it's ruining my day. I've got to go. It's happened. Whatever's happened, happens. I can't control whether someone's going to scratch my car. I don't want someone to, but I can't control if someone's going to break in my house. If they break in my house, I've got to come home and go, that's a pain in the arse, isn't it? That's a bit annoying. But should I worry about it? No, I can't be bothered. A cold coming on, I don't know really. If they put it £250 a month, would you still pay? Well, yes. If they put it for 300 quid, let's make it. If they put it £4,000 a month, of course I'll pay because I'm loaded. It's It's a stupid question, mate. Like what about if I break both my legs, I get cancer, and the license has gone down to £1? What's going to happen? Well, fuck me, I ain't going to walk anywhere, and I'm going to die. So what if? We can do what if anything. What if everybody in the world breaks their leg? Well, it never happened. No, it's a what if, isn't it? What if suddenly there's a volcano in Plumstead and I get caught in the lava? Well, I'm dead, and I don't know. What if? Pay 34 for 5 months. Oh. Mate, I love the way you look. No, I don't even know. I haven't even got a clue what it is. I just thought I used to think it was 144 quid a year. That's what I thought, but I don't know. Look, I don't want to know. You don't need to tell me how much it is. It just comes out of my bank, doesn't it? Like that. And I suppose if I really couldn't afford it, well, I would get rid of it, wouldn't I? But can I afford the 14 quid? Yes. I hope I can afford 14 quid. A lot of people watch the TV. You got it in front of you. Are they going to come and get you? Did you hear about the dyslexic people? No. You're from the UK. What, a lot? 3 or 4 of you. You got the letter. It's the bloke knocking at your door. Can you imagine all this, like the bailiffs and can't pay, won't pay? I just think, God, what hassle, innit? Why don't you 14 quid by next year? I doubt it, mate. I'm too skint. I'm a car dealer. I'm poor, aren't I? I need people to buy. Hello, Louise. I need people to buy my cars, or I can't afford it, mate. I'm gutted. I just think, oh, you look, I can't be bothered. I'd rather pay me tax, buy tax on my motors. I can't be bothered. No, I haven't watched it. £2 a litre for diesel. Well, I don't pay for electric, so I'll say, yeah, my car watching fun. Oh, okay. I'll take it out my Leaf petrol fund. Every time I fill my Tesla, I put about, I don't know, 14 quid in my savings. And when I drive my car, I put £1 away. If I do 3 miles, this is my law. If I do 3 miles, I have to put £1. And if I do say, like, I don't know, 40 miles, I'd probably put like £2.50 or 3 quid into my repair fund. A few years, all these cracks on it. Well, but then there will be, won't it? Don't worry about it, innit? Worry. Just get the car you want. It don't matter what's. Just buy one now. What's this? One advice for someone in his 30s. You don't need advice. You know it all, mate. You will know it all. Do you think smoking is good or bad? Do you think having too much sugar is good or bad? Do you think spending all your wages or some of your wages and save some of your wages? Do you think it's better to go to bed really late or really early or sensible time? Do you think it's better to exercise or not exercise? But you don't want to exercise 25 hours a day. So if you know all that, I think you probably know it all. But there you go. 40 will be here soon. 40 what? 40 what? The 40s. I've gone past the 40s. I don't know. Well, it's true, isn't it? You know, people say, oh, one bit of advice. You don't need it. It's all good. And it's the middle, isn't it? It's not the top, not the bottom. It's the middle. And I've had 2 biscuits tonight. I've had 2 biscuits and I'm about 1,100 calorie deficit today. I still haven't had my 2,100 calories. And I don't think I'm going to have any more. I'm quite strong at the minute. I'm thinking I'm not binging of a night. I'm not eating a pack of biscuits just for the heck of it. I want to lose my weight. I want to get back down to weight. And it's... Losing weight is very easy, but it's flipping hard. That's all I can say. It's easy, but it's hard. You've got to just be motivated. Motivation's what you want, isn't it? Give me advice. He's in the 30s. What age are you? I'm 31. I'd say you're probably 32 next. Do you know what? It's doing it, isn't it? We all know what we got to do. Can you be bothered to do it? Or do you want to do it? We all know you've got to pay whatever the TV license is. Do you want to pay it? No, you're not going to do it, are you? You don't do it. It's just... I think we all know what we need to do. Cannot be bothered. Well, it's so hard in practice. I think it's when you go extreme. I think. My friend Karen, she wants to lose weight. And she said, cars of Glasgow. The car dealers are in. Do you want a deal? Do you want to learn how to sell cars? Well, don't come to me. I don't sell them. Not if it's bloody tea break. Why do people come in at tea break? It's almost like the kettle goes on there. Everyone just comes. I think everyone don't eat. I reckon the whole people who go shopping never eat. They want to come at lunchtime. What's that all about? Go away. It's lunch. You should tell people what time you. Well, I'm busy. I'm busy till 1 minute past 2. Anyway, yeah. And I said to her, I said, you need to use NutriCheck. Use NutriCheck and nail it. If you nail it, I said, you'll be. Oh, it's effort. I said, how is it effort? You keep telling me that you want to lose weight, and she's got this half a stone she wants to lose or something. And I said to her, but my girlfriend uses it. I said, just use it. You'll get there. I said, but you've got to log it down. You've got to log it all. Unless you're really lucky. Some people are lucky. They can just do what they want, isn't it? They can do anything and they just don't get hungover and they don't get fat and they seem to have money. Some people are lucky, aren't they? That was Andy Elliott, he knows. No. Big car salesman trainer. Mate, you don't need that, do you really? All you need to do is just don't be a knob, innit? Don't be a knob. Be trusted. The end, innit? The trouble is, I don't know, it's very tempting not to be trusted because you can rinse them for money and fill your bank up, innit? Like all these knobby gurus on LinkedIn and all that sort of stuff, innit? the internet seems to be out there to just get your money, innit? Someone wants your money. My old man always said, like, someone's bad behaviour, someone earns out of it. If you drive your car like an idiot, you cane it, all you're doing is ruining your car. If you drive it fast, all you're doing is you're saying, I want to put tyres on my car more. If you drive it quicker, you're going to go to the garage more. So if I eat too much, the gastric, someone who does gastric bands might have some of my money trying to fix me. Mongiano, if I'm a bit crazy and I can't sort it out, I don't mean that in a horrible way, but your mindset's, you can't get your mindset straight, so you go on Mongiano. Eli Lilly, they're just earning money out of you. They're not rinsing you. It's just, I don't know. It's a shortcut, and everyone, we all want a shortcut, don't we? You're going down the road and there's traffic, so what you do is you turn off. And what you do is you come out and you're like 2 cars behind where you were going to be. That's a shortcut, isn't it? I'm moving. What about if I just left earlier? There's no traffic, isn't it? It's simple, isn't it? What's it? What's my favourite vintage Ford? I don't know. None of them, mate. They're rubbish, and like vintage cars are crap. Getting them old cars, mate. They had plastic seats. Used to be like sitting on lava in the summer, and they were cold. Rubber mats. Didn't even have a radio cassette. You had to have a gear or a gear. Got a gear. Oh god, it had like a radio cassette in it. Power steering was something like, you lot don't know you're born. We had to have a choke on a poxy car. Choking them up in the morning. Oh god. No servos. You had to be like the Incredible Hulk to stop pushing the pedal down. You lot ain't got a clue. You lot ain't got a freaking clue. Power steering used to be like the fucking Incredible Hulk. It's part of the turn the bloody thing. What? You're trying to get as fat as you can. I've never met you, but I reckon you would like to be, but you probably struggle doing it, mate. It's hard. It is just hard. I'm telling you now, it's hard. But if you did, this is only if you want to. Only if you want to change. If you don't want to change, don't bother. Datsun 120. I had a Datsun, I think it was 100A or something. Loved it. Bit rusty here and there. Didn't care. I loved them old cars. They were simple, weren't they? You just spit on them, chuck a hammer in there, chuck a hamster, bit of grass, and it was fixed. Fuck it, it was fixed, wasn't it? Gearbox was a bit noisy, chuck some tights in there. You didn't give a monkeys about them. These old, best cars I've had have been the old crappers, haven't I? Do I like cars? Yeah, they're all right. I do quite like them. Rubber mat. They were. I don't get when someone gets a car and they don't put mats in it and it wears the carpet. Sometimes we get them and like you have to put a new mat in because they don't put the carpets in. I just put them in to protect them for the next person. Listen, Bluebird, you were a bit posh, weren't you? Listen, Bluebird, they had the twin trips, didn't they? You can always tell the good cars, the taxi drivers have them, don't they? They're bulletproof. They used to have them Bluebirds, didn't they? Skoda Octavias, they were quite a good taxi car and all, weren't they? Anything that taxi driver, I don't know about now, it's all going electric now, isn't it? Morris 1800, did you? What's a Morris 1800? That's not a minor, is it? Is that like a Morris Marina? God, British Lane were rubbish, weren't they? He looked at a Cortina back in the day, it was like, wow, look at that. Then poxy British Lanes had that poxy hydroelastic suspension. Good in the, what's that? All right, mate. You watching? I love my boyfriend's on. I've got to come and see him. How you getting on, boyfriend? I say if the car starts, turn around, yeah. I remember my mum and dad. Oh, they had some. My dad was telling us, the stories he used to tell me about cars because they had no money. No money. They conk out. Hello, my faculty. You were posh, weren't you? They said my dad bought this car. And they conked out. They couldn't afford to get any petrol. This is what makes me laugh. All these knobs going, it's all right for you. My mum and dad worked really hard, and they couldn't afford petrol. It took him a week to save up to get the petrol to get this car back home. He brought it home and he wanted to clean it up. He wanted to sell it, and it took a week. Man, a week to get like a gallon of petrol or something. That's how tight money was. But people don't look at that. But no one looks at your journey. No one's jealous of your journey. They're jealous of your results. Clean your windows in the night. Really? Triumph Herald. Poxy thing they were. We went when we were going down the coast to just try Ferald, and we broke down right by Brands Hatch. Right, we come along there, yeah, pulled that, blooming hell, condenser, I think. Got the RAC, the tows back, and I think it was a point sort of condenser. But they were easy to fix. See now, these cars, they go wrong, it's like, what's up with this? Epoxy cut lights come on, oh God, go in, and people think you just plug the machine in. These machines are magic. No, they're not. Did it? What's my first car? A little mini, a D-Reg, like 1966. My dad, it come in part exchange, and my dad gave it to me. And I probably had it about, it sat on the drive. I probably got it about I don't know, maybe 6 months before I was 17. I think it had sliding windows. It didn't have the wind-up ones. It had sliding windows. And it had this stupid gear lever that went like sort of in, and it was like really stirry. And I remember I was driving it, and I couldn't get in gear. And I thought, the old man's going to go mad, isn't he? And he weren't. It basically basically the splines. A bit like your toilet seat. Anyone's got a toilet seat, it's a little wonky. If you don't tighten it up, I tell you what happens, it falls off. Door handles, tighten your nuts and bolts up, boys and girls, and your screws. Screw these things up. Anyway, because people don't do them up, what happens is they wear. And it wore. It worn. But because it was such a long thing, it was like this to try and get in gear. Went round, he welded it for me, welded it on. He said, I can weld it on, but you'll never get it off. I said, I don't really care really. So he welded it on, and it was fine. It was like a brand new car then. I loved it. It's my first car, isn't it? First car is like the best car ever, isn't it? And a Mini. They're worth loads. Could buy a car. I know. Well, BMW, they're all right. Nice M5. No, it ain't. He's always whinging. He don't go nowhere. Keep going in the garage. He's whinging. You've got to fix it. He's a builder and all, so he's got plenty of money. He just sits in it. He sits in it on a lorry. They take him around. He can't drive it anywhere. It uses too much fuel. He skinned himself. He got married, and he went, shit, the wife's actually cheaper to run. Your wife's cheaper to run. Your wife and all your hundreds of kids is cheaper to run than your car. I bet you sit on a lorry, don't you? On a low loader, don't you? You're like one of them film crews, aren't you? Are they filming you? 8 miles per gallon, I'd feel ill. I'd be sick. I would be ill. 8 miles per gallon. I had a 2.8 Capri, that seemed like. And that was when petrol was like, I don't know, £2 a gallon. Or something like that, I don't know. Losing like £2. I'll pay that for a litre, yeah. We used to pay that for, I think the cheapest I remember petrol was £1.50 a gallon. Yeah, it must have been, because I remember we used to cycle. Oh no, you said. When we had our bikes, we used to cycle to this motorbike shop. We used to look in the window. That's sad we were. We look in the windows and we go, oh, look at that. It was an RD250. Yeah, get one of them. And I remember my mate said, at the end of the summer, they went, it's going to be £2 a gallon. We're like, shut up, you nuts. £2 a gallon? Never. And it was. I don't know what happened. It's probably some war somewhere. And it mad. All the water, you have a war, and the oil, and everybody hates electric. I hate electric. Really, you'd all think, I don't know, electric is a bloody good idea, really, because we ain't held to ransom with, someone, I don't know. You're held to ransom with it, and that's the trouble. Nostalgic chat about classic British cars and old petrol prices. Petrol expensive now. It's just, I don't know, I reckon you could put whiskey in it. Do you reckon you could run your car on whiskey? I used to run I had an old Peugeot, and someone I knew, he put vegetable oil in his car. He said, yeah, it works, pucker. So I put it in, that much. You know them, don't you? And do you know, when you go in, they put the red carpet out, look, here he comes, look, 8 miles per gallon. What was it? Oh, shit, what was I just saying? Oh, I can't remember what I was saying there. You threw me off my track now. Oh, I can't think. It obviously weren't important, was it? Oh, yeah, the vegetable oil. That's right. And it used to be like, it was like 40p a litre or something. And he was putting in, diesel was £1 a litre or something like that. And I thought, he said, yeah, put it in, it runs fine. And I put it in, right? And it was pucker. Smelt a bit chip shoppy, and then overnight in Lidl, because people were going and buying it to put in their car, right? Overnight, Lidl's put it to, it was the same price as actually buying diesel. It was a quid, went up to a quid. And it was like sort of 30p a litre. It was like, you used to go out there and buy just tons of it, just like trolley full of it, you know. And I think they had a limit as well. And I said, but I run a chip shop. No, you can't have it, sorry. You can't have that much. But yeah, run. And then I put it in I had a Sprinter and I put it in that, and oh my god, do not put oil in your new cars. I'm telling you now, you will ruin it. Put it in my Sprinter van, and it wouldn't go. Oh shit, because it was a bit cold, because it sort of waxes up a bit, and once you got it going, it would go fine, made no difference at all. And I took it for an MOT, and they put the pike up the exhaust, and listen to this, it was so clean. He said that's almost like fresh air coming out of the exhaust. I don't know what it is. It burns so good. Biodiesel is really, really good. And I looked into it. There's these places you can buy these. It's like a petrol pump. It'll do something like 200 litres or something, up to 200 litres. You put chip oil and you have to put a bit of kerosene and something else in with it. And it's like a petrol pump, and it mixes it all for you. Does it? You pour the oil in, and but I never done it in the end, because you're supposed to. If you do that, you're supposed to tell HMRC, whoever it is, you know, that you're using chip oil. But there was a big thing that they were going around the chip shop. My neighbour had a chip shop, and he went, "No, I've got someone comes to collect it." Because I said, "Can I have some?" He went, "Yeah, you can have some," but they weren't really enough. But you can run them on it. But and also I know someone he was collecting for McDonald's. He had lorries, and what did he do? Yeah, you put something in there. I don't know what it is. I can't be. You can research it. I tell you. Anyway, um, yeah, he collected for McDonald's the oil in drums. So he put it in his lorry, or one of it. He had a few lorries, Arctics and that. And what happened is he put it in, and one of his lorries broke down in the tunnel. Added pebbles. What's that for? Um, yeah, one of his lorries broke down in the tunnel, and it cost him something like, oh, I don't know. It was quite a lot of money. It was like, I don't know, say £5 or something to get it towed out. And he didn't get nicked, but he went, I can't believe I've done that to save some fucking money. And then he ain't even hard up. He said, I'm not even hard up. I can't believe it. He said, I'm being paid anyway. He said, and I just thought, because everyone, if this like a freebie, everybody's going to be on it, isn't they? And he said, I can't believe it. And it was hassle. Obviously, the load didn't get delivered or whatever. And he said, oh, so it's no more. And he said, I wouldn't do it no more. But my understanding is you can put it in the old ones, but not the new ones. I'll tell you what, put pebbles in it. Yeah, I just think so. You don't use chip oil, because it does. It's well, it depends how much you're buying it for, doesn't it? If you're buying it for the same money as diesel, there's no point, is there? But when it becomes, I can't remember what it was. It had to be 100% vegetable or something. I can't remember. He was a bit of an expert bloke. He got me onto it, and then you're obsessed. Trouble is pouring them litre cans in. Like, you're there for ages, aren't you? And you think, oh, I can't even be asked. It's all on your hands, down the car. Oh, you think on the floor. You think, oh, what am I doing? Things you do, isn't it mad? The things you do to save money. Why do we do it? And you look back and you just think, why am I doing that? Why did I even bother trying to? And you ain't even hard up, are you? You're not even hard up. Most of the time, you're not hard up. You don't need to do it, but you still, that's that incentive for free, innit? You just think, God, you waste all that time you spent. Do you think people's been watered down? Nah, not really. I know somebody drives for Hoya, and they basically deliver the fuel. And he said, basically, it's all the same. You think, oh, this is so and so premium or whatever. Nah, it's all the same. Comes out the same tank. They won't tell you that, because he picks it up at I think Corridon or something in Essex. There's a big refinery. And he delivers all over the southeast and that. And that if you want to know, find a tanker driver, one of them independents like Hoya or something, and ask them. Say, you know, what's the deal with the fuel? You know, what's what? They'll probably say it's the same stuff. You ain't gonna know, are you? And what over 3 weeks you get another 8 miles. It's like, how are you going to really know? Like you're going to monitor it. You ain't going to monitor it, are you? Oh, your engine runs clean. No, it's just rubbish. Well, I think so. I would always put cheap petrol in. Cheapest I can put in. I mean, maybe if I got caught out, I wouldn't, but I don't know. Because I took the lead away. The lead was in the fuel to help make the engines last longer. It would affect the engine. Well, it depends on what's in it. The trouble is them tanks. If you store fuel, you do get quite a lot of water in it. Like diesel, if you store it, you can get quite a lot of water in it. So you've got to make sure you're taking it not too far down. And then them tanks are in the floor. I can imagine I don't know. I suppose it depends on how warm the fuel is. If the fuel is warm, the tank will be cold, won't it? So it might make condensation, maybe. I don't really know where the water comes from, if I'm honest. Oil rising, would that affect car sales? Well, it will, but you need a car. How are you going to get about without a car? That's the problem, isn't it? And even if petrol was like 30 quid a gallon, you would still probably want a car. They're just too handy, aren't they? They're a victim of their own success, cars, aren't they? If you look everywhere, there's too many cars. It's far too many cars. Would you be without advanced security? What are you doing in here? You should be out securing places, mate. Yeah, what are you gonna? I mean, I think, oh yeah, I don't want a car, and then you think, where can I go? Like tonight, I went running, only at Danson Park, which is I don't know about what I work out, 2 mile. So I'd have had to run 2 mile, run 5k, and then run 2 mile back. I've done that before. No, it's too convenient. Get in the car and sit up there, isn't it? Sitting there, you got the heater on, the radio. How are we going to do it without? How are we going to? I don't know how you get about public transport. Christ, you need to be wealthy to go on that, don't you? I got a train back from my girlfriend's, delivered a car down her way, come back, and I think it was something like 38 quid, and I thought, my God, that was just spiteful. A couple of times I've done it, 2 or 3 times, and you just think, how people can get a train? My cousin used to go uptown, and his season ticket was like 1,500 quid. Yeah, you don't go far, but you want to go and pick up, I don't know, that big bag of cat litter or something like that. Chuck it in your car, innit? I mean, you can get a trolley, but yeah, but it's just easy, innit? You just got, I don't know, 5, 6 bags of shopping. Do you want to get that on the bus? And if I'm going to get a taxi, hang on a minute, so I'm actually getting in a car. They're too handy. Cars are too handy. Cars are too convenient, too handy, and I can't see I can't see we're ever going to do away with cars. Where it's going to end, though, I just think we're sort of heading to. I don't know. Is it going to go like the autonomous route where like the cyber taxi, where you will just get a car, it will come to you. Autonomous driving is probably the next big thing, isn't it? Really. And it's sort of it's sort of here now. Waymo, I think, are in London. I've seen a few of them on like Facebook videos and that, and lots of cities in America. Tesla, the cyber taxi are just coming to pick people up, no driver or nothing, and you think, wow, that is amazing, isn't it? That is absolutely amazing. You think you've got these cars that are gonna, and I suppose they can with electric. They can just, there's no petrol engine, nothing, is it? And it can just, and they're charged as well. They probably have wireless charging, I guess, so that the car will just know it will just back over the pad, just charge it up when it's not being used. When it's not being used, I don't know. I don't know what the future holds. No, none of us do. Otherwise, you would buy shares in that, wouldn't you? What do you think's the future? What have you invested in the future in the next 10 years? You think is the next big thing? If you think it's going to be the next biggest thing, have you got money on it? If you say no, you're not confident, or you haven't got any spare money. And if you haven't got any spare money, that's fine. But if you're the one of them people who say, "Oh, look at Apple shares. If I'd have bought like 1 cent of Apple shares, I'd be worth like 5 billion." Why? And you're not got your money into the next big thing you think's going to be. But you ain't got the bottom of you, so you generally don't know what's going to be the thing. And none of us do. None of us do. We all think you think, oh, this will be the next thing, that'll be the next thing. I think autonomous driving is probably the next biggest thing in motoring, really. Electrification, which is sort of here anyway, and autonomous driving, I think. I think so, but you may not. You may say, oh no, I think it'll be this or that'll be that. If you tell me hydrogen, I'm going to just say, like, be quiet. Go and do your research on it. It's too. There's not enough, is there? But look up this street. All right, tonight there's quite a lot of spaces, but most of the time there's no spaces at all. Going to sell my car. We have £6,000. We'll wait. You're better off saving up than you're saving up and getting the car you want, and get the youngest car you can afford. I think, because if you buy something old, they just hassle old cars, aren't they? They just seem to be, I don't know. They just seem to be like a money pit, don't they? Things seem to go wrong, and stuff is expensive now fixing cars, isn't it? There's really a £200 repair is nothing. Hello, Richard. There's no, I don't know. What do you get repaired for £300? Don't feel like you do. He's not talking. Oh my God. No one wants to pay. Sorry. 50p. I didn't realise you lot were commenting. It just sort of don't show me the comments. All right, Luke. Just wondering if you have any advice on buying houses and getting mortgages. All right, well, getting mortgages, you've got to go to someone who wants to lend you the money, I suppose. Have you got mortgage offers, that sort of stuff? Have you shopped about? Do they? That's pretty standard, isn't it? We're useless at football, aren't we? The only thing we're good at is darts, and we're good at darts, isn't it? Because it's in the pub. It's in the pub having a pint. I don't know. I suppose if you've got a mortgage offer, go and get a mortgage offer, and it make sure you get a mortgage offer. Maybe go to an independent mortgage advisor, I suppose. Just book an appointment. I don't know whether they charge you. Because if you go to, say, Barclays, they'll only advise on their products, won't they? Like Santander will only be theirs. Be careful who you take advice from, I suppose. I wouldn't listen to the internet too much, personally, me. And get a quote, innit? Go into, if you've seen a house in, I don't know, whatever the estate agent is, they'll have a mortgage broker. Just have an appointment with them, innit? Sort of do what you. I don't really understand how much you can have now. It used to be 3.5 times or 4 times your salary or something like that. Now, probably buy a house, it's like, well, we'll give you 1,000 times your salary, I guess. But I can't make new full-time job offer at 60 hours a week, 12 hours. Just can't make. I don't know what you mean. Yeah, I don't know, mate. I don't know. I personally think repayment mortgage rather than interest only. But that's what my dad always said have, and I don't like them, innit? No, not really. Just they're going to lend you money and you've got to pay it back for a bloody long time. You'll be an old man by the time you finish. I personally think Luke, is it Luke? Best thing ever, mate. This stuff here never goes down. Never goes down. Never goes down. You tell me where it's gone down, and I'll show you. It's soon gone back up in, say, 6 years' time. 10 years, I seem to about double. Property only ever seems to go up. You listen to much of the internet. It's, oh, you don't want to own it, you want to control it. You listen to who you want to listen to. I definitely would say, if you can, buy it. Buy it. Have a mortgage on it. And what's the difference if you're paying a mortgage or paying rent, isn't it? I mean, I suppose if you say, oh no, I regularly get in my van, I'm a digital nomad, and I go to Barbados or Barcelona and work there, and then I'm off to Helsinki and work in there. Well, no, don't buy one. But if you're not, if you say no, well, even if you was a digital nomad, why don't you rent it out? I wouldn't say sell your house and become like a van life. I mean, like, really? I'm going to sell my house, that's my security, and then I'm going to go and live in a van. Christ. I'd say go and sleep in a van for a couple of nights and just think, yeah, not now when it's pissing winter. freezing cold, condensate. Ugh, nah. Even a nice camera I wouldn't want to live in. But I think property is great. I love it. I think it's brilliant. Never seems to go down. If you take a 10-year thing as well, 10-year mindset, if you rent it out for 500 quid a month, that's 60 grand in 10 years. And you've still got the asset. And the asset's gone up. But obviously, if you listen to the internet, they're going to. People have got. People have a lot of vested interest, don't they? As to what you should do. And their opinion, they project their opinions on what you should do. I mean, I'm projecting my opinion on you say, get it. If you can get on the ladder, do it, mate. Who was it talking? I was talking to mate Steve, and his daughter's back home, and she's saving up for a place, and he said she was going to rent somewhere, and he went, no, don't do that, live here as long as you want, and save. Even if you get another job, save, get that deposit. Once you've got a mortgage offer, you know how much you can borrow. Then you can go, well, I need 30 grand, 50 grand, or whatever you need deposit, isn't it? And what about if you might want to live here, but what about if I could live 5 mile away? Might be a little bit cheaper. Is it what I want? No, but if you ain't got the money, beggars can't be choosers, isn't it? You want a VW camper van. Why? What, an old one? What, a split screen, like, oh, heaters are shit and all that? One of them, are they called a T2 or something? I want one of them. I want one of them like a hole in my head. But I'm not you, so you can have one if you want. Not that old, that's right. Well, they're worth loads of money. Them split screen ones are crazy money. You look at them and you think, they're just rubbish, aren't they? I look at my motorhome and I think, I like my motorhome. And I look at one of them, I think, oh, no thanks. We looked at some, when was it? On Sunday? Last Sunday? Was it last Sunday? When we was away? Oh, it might have been last Sunday, I think. No, it wasn't last Sunday, it was the Sunday before. Time goes too quick, doesn't it? Anyway, and yeah, not last Sunday before. And we looked at some and they had like, a bit like the Volkswagens, the sort of modern ones, no toilet or nothing in there. One had a toilet, it was sort of in the van. You'd have had to obviously shut the windows, I guess, to do it. Is it? Yeah, but get one. They are good. No, I suppose a good thing with a Volkswagen is you can drive it, can't you? It's not, hello. It's, you can drive it into a car park. You could almost drive it as your car. Andy at the running club, he's got a Volkswagen. It's nice, but I don't know. I think I'd like a toilet if you want to take a dump. Unless you're somewhere there's a toilet, you're going on campsites, it's fine. But if you're going to do a bit of wild camping, I don't know. It's all right for blokes, isn't it? But for girls, you really want to. Depends on what you want, isn't it? You've got to say what you want. What do I want to do it? Where am I going to go? How wild am I going to go? Am I going to go, I don't know, in the middle of nowhere? Am I going to go, only on sites? Am I going to only drive 100 mile? Or what are you going to do? Where do you want to go in it? They are good. We're going away in a couple of weeks, must be a couple of weeks in mine. Looking forward to it. Went away a couple of weeks ago. Now having the little car is lovely. You can just tow the little car there, you get there, unhitch the car, and they've got a car. So, I've got a car. We can go out. We ain't got to find a bus. We ain't got to find a bus. We ain't got to find a train or a taxi or walk down the lane to get the next bus. It was just nice. But obviously, you've got to buy all this stuff. That's the trouble. It's all expenses, isn't it? It's all expenses, and the only good thing with campers, they don't seem to lose money. If you was fortunate, you could spend 30 grand. They don't seem to lose money. It seems to be you could use it for Freelanders. What Land Rover Freelanders, Range Rover Freelanders, you mean? I don't know. They're all right. They're okay, but I don't know really. I don't know. Hi, I'm single mum. I need friends. Well, I won't come on TikTok. I'm not going to get many friends on here. TikTok's a bit strange, so I wouldn't. Unless you've got loads of money, you're going to give it away. Then you'll have loads of mates. If you don't want to give your money away, I'd say don't start for TikTok. Mixed reviews. On what? What was it you said you were going to get? I can't remember what you said you were going to get. Oh, Freelanders. If you don't care about fixing it, it doesn't matter what one you get, does it? But if you don't want to fix it, then I'll say you can't You can't buy one, innit? If you're going to cry when, oh, look, it's 800 quid or 1,500 quid or whatever. If check out what goes wrong with them, I suppose. What goes wrong with them, how much are those repairs to do, and are you going, well, I don't mind spending that. It doesn't matter, does it? It doesn't matter at all. But, I don't know, if you don't want to spend that sort of money, and what sort of money are they to fix, when they go wrong? How much is a gearbox? Are there any problems with the gearbox? Are there problems with the water, the engine, the oil, the water? Or if there's no problems, then I don't know. They're probably lovely, but again, it depends how old you're buying. That's the trouble. For me, old cars would seem headache to me. Tracy, hello. Hello, Clint. They seem a headache. Not a headache, sorry, they seem expensive. That's the thing with cars. They just seem, the repairs seem prohibitive, don't they? I suppose, I don't know, how much is a gearbox? Oh, good, thank you. How much is a gearbox to fix? Do the gearboxes go? Well, I don't know, money pits. Yeah, but then buy something which is basic. If you don't want to fix it, buy something Japanese, maybe a Micra, a Toyota Auris, something like that. They're not a bad size car. And you got to get the best you can afford. Is it better to go and give 800 quid for one, or 2,200 quid for the same thing? But it's mint. I'd say, and it's got full service history, and you can tell the bloke hoovers it out regularly. It's mint. There's no curbing on the wheels. The brake pads, the discs look perfect. The oil's still clean. Me, I'd say you're better off spending another £2,000 and buy that one if you don't want to keep fixing it. But you might say, oh, I don't want to spend that though. But I don't know. And unless your crystal ball is working, now you're not going to know what's going to go wrong with it. And usually, age seems to be the thing that makes them go wrong. Not always, because I'm sure some people can smoke and live to their, I don't know, 300. Sorry, I don't understand. Now, I'm talking about cars. That asked about a Freelander. And I just thought, my thought of cars is you want to buy the youngest you can afford, because cars just go wrong, don't they? Tracy, I don't really talk about anything in my lives. I just yabber on about nothing, really. And that's it. Right, I suppose I should go, really, because it's getting near my bedtime. So, sort it on windscreen. Yeah, but that's a windscreen, isn't it? Just have the windscreen done, it's fixed, so... The problem is you can't... I don't know, you want to buy something that I can still buy parts for. MGs, I think MGs are pretty good. I think the MG, HS and ZS, I think they're brilliant motors. But, yeah, the reason you couldn't get one, the only reason you couldn't get one, because it's old. It's no other reason. If you went and bought a Renault Kadjar, guarantee you'll get you hundreds of windscreens. A B-Max, hundreds of windscreens. A late-ish Focus, hundreds of windscreens. You want a Fiesta that's only 6-year-old, hundreds of, how many windscreens you want? Is electric the future? Because petrol is obviously risky. Don't know, really. Mazda 5, I don't really like Mazdas. They seem fortunes to fix, Mazdas. Is electric the way future? I don't know. I don't know what the future is. You'll only know what the future is. I do think things will just gradually become electrified. There's lots of money to be lost by the fleet going electric. Not really, no. Don't really like dilly deals and mash. Basically the reason there's so much resistance is because the negative will be pushed because there's too much money to be lost. Yeah, but they're very nice to drive, aren't they? So if you went and got in a late Vogue, Range Rover Vogue, it's beautiful, I'd imagine. Really comfortable seats, powerful, the stereo, really quiet when you drive it, probably do 100, 120 mile an hour, 130 mile an hour all day long on the Autobahn. Probably a brilliant car to drive, but, that's a new one, isn't it? And you got, I don't know, 120, 150 grand to spend. No. This is the trouble with these manufacturers. They earn a lot of money out of them going wrong, don't they? When they go wrong, we got to pay them a lot of money for parts. So why would you? Do you seriously think they're going to start spreading good news stories about electric cars? Oh, we can make them cheap. We can do this. We can do that. They ain't going to do that, are they? You. Every time everyone goes electric, no, it never rings. Every time someone goes electric, that's another nail in the coffin, like BMW or Ford or Vauxhall. And you lot are all going, oh, they're losing money. It's like, no, they're not losing money. What do you think they're going to say? We can do everything. No, they're not. They're only going to make money when they sell cars. And you lot are saying, oh, they're not selling cars. How many other cars are you buying then? Every business, you understand the concept of how a business makes money. Pepsi make money because they sell this. They don't make money because you go and buy a Coke or you drink water. They make money because you buy this. How many cars have you bought? How many new cars have you bought? If you're crying over the motor industry and you've never bought a new car, what are you crying over saying you've never ever bought a new? You never bought any of their products. You've only bought second-hand ones. Honda or Toyota, they're the same. You disagree? Well, you can disagree, innit? You're allowed to disagree. Morgan, you're talking a different thing. They're a bespoke maker. They don't make many cars, do they? Morgan are bucking the trend, aren't they? Really, because you can't buy them because they don't make them quick enough. You can't buy them, so the scarcity always gives that FOMO, isn't it? Always gives that FOMO. But yeah, no, when you say disagree, are you concerned over the motor industry? Are you concerned that Ford have lost 60 billion quid? Really? Do you work at Fords? Have you got shares in Fords? If you haven't, why are you bothered about Fords? Do you think Fords care about you? Do you think Costa care about you? Do you think any huge conglomerate cares about you? Do you think Starbucks care about you? Do you think Kellogg's care about you? Do you think Tesco care about you? Do you think BT care about you? What about Virgin Media? Do you think they care about you? Do you think Tesla care about you? And you've got Starlink internet. Do you think they really care about you? No, I don't think they do. I think all these huge companies do not care about you at all. That's my thought. You say, no, I think they care about me. No, they don't care about you keep buying their products. That's all they care about. And how can we keep buying our products? The products that we can earn money from. They're not going to promote something they're not going to earn no money out of it, are they? They're going to dish it, aren't they? Big time. Absolutely big time. But you may say, no, that's wrong, Gary. That's wrong. What do you think Gucci don't want you to buy fashionable stuff? Do you think McDonald's want you to eat lettuce? No, they don't care about your health, do they? Do you think Porsche really care about your well-being? Really? I just thought they worried about selling things. I care about the money their shares make me. That's different then, isn't it? I've always said rather than have Gucci, you should have Gucci shares. Rather than have Rolex, I'd have Rucci, I'd have Rolex shares. Witherspoons, what about that? Do you think they care about you? Do you think, what's his name, Tim, innit? Do you think Tim goes, oh, I'm really worried about... Look at, who's it, Brewdog? Love it. Brewdog gone skint, haven't they? Sacked him, people slagged him off in the Telegraph. Very clever guy, James Watt, and he kept all his money and everything. And all that, what are they called? They was all funded by people, wasn't it? They've all lost it, innit? They've all lost the money, innit? Do you think he cares about it? He's Brewdog, isn't it? Brewdog, they're really good, they're really good. They don't give a toss about you. That's the way of the world, isn't it? We think they do, they don't care. Do you think Courage, Diageo, I don't know, tell me what company you think cares about us? None of us. We're mad. We are mad. We keep buying their products. I don't know, it's madness, isn't it? I'm going now. Anyway, I am going to go because it's getting late and I'm going. But look, these are my thoughts. You shouldn't have the same thoughts as me. You should say, no, Diageo, they really not bothered if you drink. McDonald's, they're not fussed if they don't have you buy KFC. And why do you think these massive companies start buying up other companies? Or they join together because they're more powerful, aren't they? The bigger they are, the more powerful they are. And we're all hooked on it. Marketing is ruining us peasants. We are sucked in by the marketing, I think. And the marketing is really clever at getting our money because it makes you think you want it. Look at the food industry. I don't blame the food industry at all. No, I think fair play to them. Absolute fair play to them. Fair play to Barclaycard. Fair play to Barclays lending money. Fair play to Klarna. Fair play. PayPal credit card. Hats off to them. They have decided we can fleece the peasants. What's your point? They don't care. Well, what about it? No, I'm saying how we are concerned about stuff, aren't we? We're concerned. People are concerned that the motor industry's lost all this money and all this and I just don't think fools don't really care about you. And I can't be. I weren't worried about Woolworths. I did when it went. I went, oh, that's a shame. But I thought, hang on, I never went and spent any money there. If we'd have all gone, if you had a shop and literally everybody come and spent 10 pence, but you had enough people spending 10 pence. Say you had 1 million people every day spending 10 pence, or a penny, 1 million people spending a penny, and I don't mean the toilet, in a shop that done nothing, but you all spent a penny in there. It didn't do nothing, but you spent a penny there. 1 million people a day. Do you think that business model would just go over the world, wouldn't it? Why? Because they're getting your money. They're earning money. Any business is earning money, don't really care about us, do they? Once they're having bad time, but this is the thing, you think the internet, you think us peasants, we'd all stick together and go, But what they've done, they found a way of extracting our money because we like the shiny penny. PCP was invented. PCP has allowed the motor industry to become huge, absolutely huge, because they're allowing you to have a car. They're packaging it in a way that I can afford that. I can't afford the finance because the payment's a bit high, and I can't afford to buy it. But PCP has given me a route into something I can't afford. Klarna gives me a route into buying that 300 quid Gant t-shirt that I can spread over 12 weeks. So, well, that's what I think. What PCP is personal contract plan, I believe, and it's when it is finance. You put a deposit down, you have payments at the end payment. It's yours. PCP, your monthly payments are less, but you have it for say 2, 3, 4 years, or 2 or 3 years. You give the people, you give the car back at the end of it, and you walk away from it, or you pay the balloon. Trouble is the balloon. What's it? Do you care about us, the people watching videos, as you're earning loads from your TikTok? Loads, am I? How do I? Is that Karen? Hello. I'm not a bit confused. How I'm earning loads? How am I earning loads? How am I earning loads out of TikTok? My gifts are off, mate. I don't want the money. If anything, what I do every now and again, I'm on the PCP deal. What? But that's basically PCP. But I mean, you do your due diligence, you read things, isn't it? You do your thing. Where's the rose option? I don't know what the rose option is. What's this? I joined late. Yes, but you imagine if we all stuck together. If we all stuck together, we could have what we want. Sky TV. How much is Sky TV now? And we all keep subscribing to this stuff. We're just making these companies wealthier and wealthier and wealthier. But that's a good thing, isn't it? You want a gift. If the gifts are turned off, I don't turn them on. Why would you want a gift? Why would you actually want to pay someone who you watch on these platforms? I don't understand it. I don't understand the concept of you want to spend your wages paying some. "100% more have more than you on IG. Be quiet." What? What? What followers? Right, and what? Oh, yeah, but don't worry about it. Does it matter? Followers don't mean nothing. They mean sweet FA, don't they? He means nothing, innit? The followers don't mean anything. That's and even people watching. I don't mean this is horrible, but I shouldn't mean anything to you. You shouldn't mean anything to me. It's a bit of light relief. You come and watch. If you enjoy it, you probably come back again. People seem to come back. Even I'm like, why? But obviously people quite like me, I suppose, which is nice. I do like people watching me, and it's nice having followers. But we should help people out, and we should do things like, I don't know, every now and again we should do a charity thing where we all put up a Just Giving page and you all donate to it, and we decide where it's going to go. In my electric car group, we've given, I think, £12,000 away to charities. I like giving £200 to So if you had 2,000, I'd rather give 10, 200 quids away. But that's me. You know, why are middle-aged people so obsessed with TikTok followers? I don't know. It's a bit weird, you know. You only actually need 10 people, 10 followers. You need five, don't you? You need, how many friends do you need, really? I don't. I'm not obsessed with followers. I mean, I just think if I get followers, isn't it? You know. Hello. I don't. You know, I don't know. People follow you. You know, you do. I sort of pull myself up. I say, hang on, it doesn't matter how many followers you got anyway, does it? It doesn't matter. It's not. It doesn't mean anything if you've got more followers. It just means it's followers, isn't it? It doesn't fill your bank. Uh, I suppose it'd be nice to be a community where we could promote each other. You know, if you've got a business, I should be encouraging the others to go and follow your social media. And like when you watch, if you watch my YouTube videos, you should just watch it all to the end. You know, like that. You should come and watch my YouTube videos and my car videos, but watch all of it. But I should be doing the same with yours. The trouble is, if you, I don't know, you and like commenting, you know, I think you got all these followers, and they should be following you and commenting. But then we should all be doing the same with them. We should all help one another out, innit? We could make a GoFundMe, buy a Ferrari. Fully grown man crying about followers. What's your name? What? Crying about followers? No, mate. What I find strange, you've come in and said that. You should be coming and saying, Gary, would you mind promoting my mum's cafe or my mum's business or my dad's business or my mate's business? If you don't do that on social media, mate, you're not a very nice person. You are not a very nice. You're saying I don't want to help my mates. You're saying I don't want to help my mate's YouTube channel. I don't want to help my mates who've got a business. You want to come on and say he's crying about followers. That's what I think of you. You can think what you want of me. Electric cars are not environmentally friendly. Of course they're not. Nothing is environmentally friendly. How is this environmentally friendly? How is that environmentally friendly? This surely must have been made in a factory. It must have had energy used in it to make it. And things. So how can that be environmentally friendly? How is this environmentally friendly? How are these environmentally friendly? How is my heating environmentally friendly? Yes, because you don't do anything. Not when you've had a curry. I've heard you fart like you trump like a good one. Anyway, I'm going to go now. Sell and buy loads of Coens. What's that? Right, I'm going to go now. Paul, Paul, are you going to block me or am I going to block you before I go? What's coming? You obviously don't like me, so come on, mate. Are you blocking me or am I blocking you? I'm giving you the chance to block me, Paul. You can't say no because that means you like me, and you don't like me. You've made it clear in my other life. So what are you doing? Are you blocking me or am I blocking you? No, you know you're joking, mate. What are you doing? It's quite simple, Paul. I've given you the chance to block me, or I can block you. What do you want to do? Paul, I don't have any patience now on the internet. My patience is zero. I have zero patience. You get one chance to make a first impression. You're saying that I'm crying over a thing. I don't really care. It's not I'm triggered. It's just, to me, it'd be easy if you get me out of my life. Well, your truth is so in jest. I don't know. I just think I'm not adding any value to Paul. His life is, if he blocks me, I think his life would be better because I'm out of his life. He can't see me anymore, and then he will be around the people that he likes watching, that he's getting value. Someone who's crying about their internet friends is not even, I don't know, it's not adding any, it's no benefit to him. I have to be a benefit. If I'm no benefit to someone, you can't hang around me. That's pointless. It's pointless because everything must be a benefit. Going to bed is a benefit because it means I sleep. Doing exercise is a benefit because it keeps me fit. Eating is a benefit because it keeps me alive. But that's my thoughts. Obviously, you don't have to. Anyway, I'm going now. You decide, Paul. If you want to block me, I'm happy if you block me. You can even report the live if you want. If I think I've been really bad, just and I say that I'm going, well, just report the live, isn't it? It's got to be easier to report it rather than that way. Then you get that joy of you've caused me hassle. You haven't caused me hassle. It means I just don't come on live for a bit till I'm unbanned. But that would be my thoughts. You know, if I come on someone, I didn't like someone, I would want to get them banned. But that's me. You may not. Anyway, I'm going now. See you later.